All right, folks, so you got the chicken shawarma or the beef shawarma. Take a look at some of these prices here. Like I just said, if you come here at that 1 a.m., when you come out of the LA Cafe drunk, you got that buy one, take one for 95 pesos. That's less than $2. That's like $1 a shawarma. How can you beat that? So they got the shawarmas going on over there. And when you come here, I was kind of confused. I thought we had to order over there. You can walk up and order, or you can just come have a seat. Just come take a seat either inside in the air conditioned portion, or I'm sitting out here in the open air. And this is the iced tea. I didn't see any beer on the menu. This is a Arabic place. I don't think we got beer, but we do have shisha, so you can get shisha. And this sauce right here, folks, is delicious. That red sauce and this white sauce here, delicious on the sauce. I'm gonna show you the food I got coming to me. But I've been eating here for years. I don't even know. I mean, it's been several years ago when I first ate at the spot when it was right across the street over here. I don't know the whole history, but they had that place open last time I was here. I think they opened this up, and I guess eventually just closed that spot down. And this is the main attraction now. I can't remember. I think this used to be a Chinese restaurant. I'm not sure. So here we go. Got this beautiful girl right here bringing us some food. And I'll start out with, this is the chicken. This is the roasted chicken plate. Comes with a big old piece of chicken. We got the rice here and some vegetables. I'm not sure exactly what this soup or this sauce is. I'll have to check that out. But that is the roasted chicken plate. And it's up there on that menu right there, but I didn't see it on the paper menu. And it's only like 100 and something pesos. So if you bring a Filipina, she might want to go with this, with the roasted chicken, the rice, and the vegetables. Okay, but I got shawarma and hummus coming. I'll show you that in just a second. The only thing about any big city really, but especially when you come to Ermita, there is hardly any parking, folks. I mean, these folks trying to get here, park. Like the hotel I'm staying at is Red Planet over there. Let me show you that. Okay, hold on a second. All right, look at this, folks. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the shawarma hummus plate. And we got the hummus, we got the shawarma meat with the vegetables. And then I got 2 pieces of bread here. And got a little sauce right here, but I've also got the falafel coming too. So don't think that we're done yet. I got a falafel coming. And I'll show you that in a second. This is the falafel right here. With some type of sauce. I don't know the name of the sauce. So I'm gonna show you how to make this up. Got one with the white sauce. But you also got to hit it with this red sauce right there, folks. Absolutely delicious. I highly recommend if you come to Manila, you make your way over here to Ermita. Your landmark is LA Cafe. It's a walking distance to the U.S. Embassy, so if you just tell anybody, hey, LA Cafe, everybody in Manila knows LA Cafe. You obviously know where the U.S. Embassy is. And then you walk about 100 meters from the LA Cafe to get to this place. One of the best places to eat in Manila. The Philippines wide, for that matter. That's where the old place was right here. But now this is the new place right here. The Shawarma Snack Center. And it is open 24 hours. Highly recommend you eat here. Give you a view right here. That's the LA Cafe. So if you're looking for some action, looking for some ladies in there, there's plenty of ladies up in there. But I certainly showed you the best place to go where where you can get a shawarma. You want to give it to them? Give it to these babies right here. Just give it to them. And then here's the Duck Inn. The Duck Inn is another like little foreign bar. I think you guys are Australian, but okay. And there's a Palawan. There's a Palawan Express if you need to send money, and a little bakery. If you got a Filipina, she's always going to want to send money to her family, which, hey, welcome to the Philippines. One of the easiest ways to send money to family is through Palawan pawn shop. There's Palawan pawn shops all over here, all over the country, and it's very easy to send money. It's like a Western Union, but cheaper. So if you can find a Palawan pawn shop, you can easily send money to all right, now this is a little Chinese restaurant here. Looks like. I never ate there. There's a bar called Hussey's. I'm not sure if this is a regular bar, but I would have to imagine that it's a girly bar. Never been in there. Now this little bake shop right here, we do come right here to the bake shop and get some bread from these ladies. And there's another 7-Eleven up here. And folks, if you haven't guessed it in any of my other videos, you know, the traffic in Manila is the worst in the world. That's just the way it is. It's the worst traffic in the world. And again, that's the U.S. Embassy up there, one block. So if you got business at the embassy, Red Planet's a perfect place to stay. Okay. Now, Angel Burger. This Angel Burger place has got cheap burgers. Actually pretty good. And they also have what's really good is a Hungarian sausage. But a lot of times it's not available. And there's Andoke's chicken. So plenty of places to get some food. And where we're walking towards the LA Cafe. Cats chilling. The LA Cafe is it's a sports bar, so to speak, and they've got ooh, that's some good looking food right there. They've got a live band in there, at least they used to. But the LA Cafe, when you go in there, there's about 200 girls in there. We refer to as freelancers. If you're a foreign guy, you're gonna go into the LA Cafe, sit down. There'll be 3-4 girls sitting next to you within 3 seconds. And they're freelancers. They're not looking for a boyfriend. They're all hookers. Let's just call it like it is. They're all hookers. They don't work for the bar, but the bar allows, you know, single ladies to come in there. And so you got, you know, 200 hookers in there. That's the LA Cafe. That might not be politically correct to say, but when am I ever a politically correct person? I just tell you like it is. Little I guess the Barangay Center. Alright, now this is the Amazon bar. I don't even know if that place is still open. I think years ago, me and my buddy Doc Wayne went in there. We got a guy selling coconuts here. And I don't know if that Amazon's open or not. We're still headed in the direction of the LA Cafe. Alright, a Dusk Till Dawn bar right here. Just slow my roll here. I know I'm walking too fast. You know, and I got nothing but time. This is the Dusk Till Dawn bar. And that's the Amazon bar back there that I think is closed. Alright, here you go. This is the LA Cafe right here. So this is the LA Cafe. You take a left if you're going to the Shawarma Snack Center. But this is the famous LA Cafe. Come in here and get a drink, get some food. They used to have a live band. Maybe they still do. Yeah, it says live bands. And if you're a single male from the West, there will be literally 200 chicks up in there looking for you. But they're not looking for love, they're looking for those pesos in your pocket. And then they actually have a part of the spot over here. But like this is the main bar right here, LA Cafe. But see, stuff like this will absolutely break your heart. But this is Ermita, all right? And this is what you're gonna see if you stay here. So, all right, again, folks, this is the infamous LA Cafe, and I'll take a picture of it here. That's the LA Cafe. And the Shawarma Snack Center. Okay, the Shawarma Snack Center. If you're sitting here looking at the LA Cafe, what you want to do is go right down here, and this is the Shawarma Snack Center. Is it safe to stay in Ermita? Absolutely, sure it is. Okay, just because people are poor, it doesn't mean they're thieves, and it don't make them dangerous. Okay, that's just that's not true. All right, is there pickpockets everywhere in the world? Certainly there are. Should you be diligent and maybe at nighttime, if you're not street smart, street savvy, or you're the first time coming to the Philippines, just take a taxi. All right, you're fine. Trust me. These folks right here, this is where they live. Okay, little baby. Stuff like that will break your heart. What I've come to realize is I can't save the world, and neither can you. This can't be done. So if you gave everybody that asked you for money some money, you'd be broke after the end of the day. You'd be broke by the end of the day because there's so many people here going to ask you for money. You can't do it. You do your part, do what you can, but learn you can't save the world. All right, again. All right, here's a spot right here. This is the Andoks chicken. So we may try to eat here because they got some good looking chicken here. They got fried chicken over there, and then they got the chicken on the rotisserie back there. And then this is the Angel Burger. You got the buy one take one, pretty cheap. So if you're on a budget or you're broke, 36 pesos, buy one take one. That will fill you up. Okay, crossing the street here, trying not to get run over by a jeepney or a tricycle. All right, so again, they got fresh bananas here. This gentleman's got banana Q, tomato Q. Let me say something about these bars in here. All right, the Duck Inn, Southern Cross, and what's the other one? Slouch Hat. Listen, folks, these are hangouts for old timers. Okay, when I go in there, I'm the youngest guy in there. I think the average age is probably 65. But if you're a young guy, okay, if you're an old guy, you're gonna love hanging out in there because it's great conversation. If you're a young guy, I want to encourage you and recommend to you that you go into some of these bars, okay, like the Duck Inn. Go to the Duck Inn, or go to the Southern Cross bar, the bar at the Southern Cross Hotel, or go to the Slouch Hat. And if you're a young guy, I want you to sit in those bars, and I just want you to listen to the conversations that these older gentlemen are having in there. Okay? You don't even gotta open your mouth, because you just gotta sit there and soak up the knowledge from these guys who have went before you. And I promise you, that's what I do. I was in there last night. I try to go in there every night, at least one of them. And what I'll do is just sit there and eavesdrop on conversations. Because these guys are spitting out knowledge, and they're 75, 80, 85 years old, still hanging out in a bar. And some of the knowledge that these guys just in conversation amongst themselves, folks, this is stuff if you're a younger guy, especially if you're, well, I'm just gonna say, if you're a younger dude, you're younger than 45, 50 years old, go sitting in these bars with some of these old timers and just listen to what they have to say, and you're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna learn a lot. Okay? All right, take you back to the Red Planet now. All right, so this Arquiza Street, again, that's where we went to the Cowboy Bar, up that way. Crossing over Del Pilar. Try not to get run over. And then we're headed back towards our hotel over here, toward the Red Planet. All right, and this gentleman right here has got some good looking chicken too. Got some good looking chicken. I'll get some of that chicken later, my friend. It looks delicious. All right, thank you. And there's another hair salon right here. Okay, folks, so take a look. This is the Red Planet right here. Brand new building. Brand new building. Basically half, well, you're one building back from the main road out there. It's overlooking, you get a room up there, like my room is overlooking the embassy in Manila Bay. And this little bar right here on the corner, owned by a nice gentleman. It's a good place to drink, got good cold beer in there, friendly staff. And this is looking down, you know, one block from the Red Planet. And then this is looking towards the other direction. And there's some little local sorry stores in here. Okay. But this is just a look around of the area, surrounding area from the Red Planet. So let's take a walk. It's called Aussie Mickey's Music Lounge. I think he now calls it Tashi's. I think he told me he named it after his wife. But they've also got a sorry store, and he's got the football games on in there. Let me get run over here. All right, go in there and have a drink with those folks. They're very nice. Owner's a great guy, got great staff. And then here we go right here. This is the Red Planet. Red Planet, Manila Bay. Brand new building. Got great security out front. Now, the only complaint, and it doesn't apply to me, but the parking is very limited. So if you bring a car, you're gonna have a problem. Everybody says, hey, there's no parking. And then they got this little Pied Piper little restaurant. You can get a beer in there and get some food. My old lady ate in there one time, not bad. And I'm just gonna take you up and show you where we're at here. So basically one small block from the main road. And here's another little local spot right here with a few dishes. If you got a Filipina, there's plenty of little local spots that you can get some food. There's also a P&B bank right here on the corner. Another little sorry store. Okay, folks. Right across the road is the U.S. Embassy. All right, this big, huge complex over there, that's the U.S. Embassy. And you would be hard-pressed to tell that this is the U.S. Embassy. And I'm going to walk across the street here and I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you why you're hard-pressed to tell that this is the United States Embassy. Well, unless you're from the United States. If you're from the United States, then it makes a perfect sense. But if you're from some other country and you're like, hey, where is the U.S. Embassy? Because you see this big, huge complex here. But when you come over here, the only flag that you see flying over this facility is a gay pride flag. There you go, folks. Gay pride, welcome to the United States Embassy. And I got nothing against my gay, lesbian, ladyboy friends. But you know what? One would think that if you're going to the U.S. Embassy, you would see a U.S. flag, not a gay pride flag. Okay, so, you know, this is a whole nother topic, but I just wonder how much money it costs the U.S. taxpayers for the U.S. Embassy to install that gay pride flag over there. Because they didn't just hang it up. You had to have some contractors get up there and bolt that shit to them poles. So you had to have a scaffolding, you had to have a scissor lift, you know. You didn't just put a couple kuyas on a ladder and hang that shit up. How much tax money did it take to erect this gay pride flag over here on the U.S. Embassy? And from where I'm standing, I can't see a U.S. flag. So it's the U.S. Embassy in the Philippines, and all I see is a gay pride flag. All right? I love all my gay friends, my ladyboy friends. Hey, it ain't about that. It's about the fact that how can we selectively pick one group's flag and pay taxpayer money to hang that shit over an embassy in Manila in the Philippines? What the hell is going on? I mean, I know it's the U.S. Embassy because I'm from America, and hey, gay pride, hey, whatever. Gay pride month, week, whatever. But if you're a person in the Philippines looking for the Philippine embassy or the American embassy, wouldn't you be confused looking around for a U.S. flag and all you see is a gay pride flag? Wow. All right, enough of that. I don't even want to get on politics, but that's just kind of strange, a little ridiculous. All right, but I'll show you. Look, there's a Philippine National Bank. There's the red planet. And here's the U.S. Embassy with the gay pride flag. All right, don't look for the U.S. flag. Look for the gay pride flag, and you will be at the U.S. Embassy. And also just look for all the homeless people. There's homeless people all around, across the way, down the way. They don't let them sleep in front of the embassy, but next to it and across the road, there's homeless people everywhere. But we've got enough money. We got enough money to hang up a gay pride flag, but we can't fucking help the people 10 meters outside the U.S. Embassy. All right, enough politics. All right, folks, thanks for joining me. That's just a small walk around Ermita here by UN Avenue, Del Pilar, by the U.S. Embassy. And I'm going to take you around tonight to show you what it's like at night, so you can kind of make an informed decision. Do you want to stay in this area? But don't let anybody tell you that, oh, Ermita is dangerous. It's not dangerous, folks. There's just a lot of poor people here. Worst they're going to do is try to ask you for money. That's it. I'm going to walk around tonight. I'm going to prove to you. I'm going to walk around tonight with a $1,000 cell phone in my hand around the same streets I just showed you. And worst that's going to happen is people are going to ask me for coins. All right? Don't live your lives in fear. Ermita's got some great places to eat, some great places to stay. Sorry, I'm about to get run over. So don't live your lives in fear. I recommend Ermita. Great little restaurants, cool little bars. It's an eclectic little area. And you can get a great room for 25 bucks a night here at the Red Planet if you book it on Agoda. I'll put the link down in the description where you can make me a commission and you'll get the best rate. Can't beat it. Found this little local spot with some local food for your Filipina. It's right next to the Cowboy Grill. So right here. Damn, so loud. But right next to the Cowboy Grill, and got some good local food here. Brought my Filipina here. I'm gonna show you what she's eating. She got some rice going on, and a couple of, I'm not even sure what this is right here. But the Cowboy Grill has got live music at night, and I've read a lot of reviews about it. So we'll come here tonight and check out the Cowboy Grill. And here's a menu right here. So it's local prices. And again, we are right next to the Cowboy Grill here in Ermita. Walking distance to the Red Planet. It's like 1 block up. We'll look around here. This is the Cowboy Grill. This guy right here has got some kamote Q and banana Q. How much is it? 20 for 1 stick? Oh, so the 20 for the kamote Q. All right, folks, so that's kamote Q right there. That's basically potatoes fried right there. It's delicious. And how much is a banana Q? 15? So 15 for the banana Q. And what about for these guys here? 15. All right. So if you want some banana Q and kamote Q, okay, right next to the Cowboy Grill, come see my friend right here. He's got a little stall, and he got some fruit back over there too. Arsenio Cruz Herrera, formerly Arquiza Street at Mabini. So this street right here is Mabini. There's a Travelers Hotel and City Garden Suites. So it's kind of looking around here. And we're gonna walk back towards the Red Planet Hotel. If you're staying at the Red Planet, okay, if you're staying at the Red Planet, you're gonna be on that street right there. So if you walk around the corner, you've got a mini stop over here, and you've got a Jollibee. So there's obviously Jollibees all over this place. I don't eat at Jollibee. Some of the worst food you could ever have in the world, but you know what? That's a Philippine. That's like the McDonald's of the Philippines. That is the brand that every person in the Philippines wants to go eat at. But the guy selling chicken on the corner, his chicken is 100 times better than Jollibee, trust me. So this Red Planet that I'm staying at, it is a wonderful room. It's a brand new building. View of Manila Bay is cheap. The internet is rocking. It's a perfect place to stay. And people say, oh, it's on a terrible location. Well, I mean, terrible that's an opinion. That little cat laid up over there. It's a little sorry store here. Right. You know, bad location, that's an opinion. Just like, you know, everything that I say is my personal opinion. But over here in Ermita, it's not like Makati. I mean, you got people who actually live on the street in these bicycle taxis that you just saw. And it's just part of it. It's just part of life. All right, now right next to the 7-Eleven, it's the Southern Cross Hotel. Okay, so you got that 7-Eleven, you got Southern Cross, they got a hotel, they got a little bar there, and this is where the van comes. I did a video on it before, and we'll take you straight up to Angeli's to your hotel. I came in here, had a few drinks. This place is called the Slouch Hat Bar and Resto. So very nice folks in there, great conversation. and they also got a hotel. So it's a slouch hat hotel, bar, and restaurant. And again, right here on Del Pilar. And then this up here, if you need an ATM machine, come right here to this BPI. During the day, they got good security. You can hit your ATM machine in there. And laundry, okay? Right over here is a laundry, and there's a salon right there. So I dropped my laundry off over there. They told me 2 days. I could get it back in 2 days. No problem. Okay, but this is right here at UN Avenue. Okay, but again, if you want an ATM machine, come to this BPI, and they got good security, and there's an ATM right in there. Never had a problem with it. But don't go there at night. Go there during the day. All right, let me talk about these street kids. My girlfriend the other night, trying to be nice. We try to help people as much as we can. I'm involved in the charity business. But she tried to give a sack of food, leftovers, to this little girl around a group of people. And basically it started a fight, okay? And what I learned in the charity business is if you show up somewhere, you better have some equality. If there's 5 people, you better have 5 sacks, or don't give them anything. They're gonna fight. So just be careful. The street kids around here, I know you're trying to do good. You want to help them out, but you may create a little fight amongst the kids if you don't do it in a proper manner. And then this little side street right there, that little side street will take you to, no thank you, my friend. It'll take you back to the Red Planet. Hello. We'll walk through this little area here. See? Excuse me. Little shop here. All right, folks. Got a seaplane about to take off in Manila Bay. I'm not sure if that's Air One